Hey everyone, and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars review here on my channel. This time we're taking a look at the set Obi-Wan Kenobi vs Darth Vader. This is set number 75334. It comes with 4 minifigures, 408 pieces, and is recommended for ages 8 and up. We're going to start by taking a look at the minifigures that come in the set, starting with Obi-Wan. I think LEGO did a really good job capturing the overall look and design of this character as he appears in the Kenobi show. He comes with a pretty detailed chest print that depicts him wearing a robe that is also printed down to his legs. And while this minifigure doesn't come with any arm printing, I don't think it hurts the overall look and design of the figure itself. And as we make our way around to the back of Obi-Wan, you can see that he has a back print as well. And I really like the hairpiece that is included with this minifigure. I think it's a pretty accurate representation of what we see in the show. If I have to be nitpicky, of course it would have been nice to see some sort of arm printing and maybe some dual molded legs on this figure. But again, I don't think they're necessary, and as we make our way back to the front of Obi-Wan here, you can also see he has a really detailed face print as well. Overall, LEGO did a fantastic job with this minifigure. Obi-Wan comes with his lightsaber as an accessory, as well as a second facial expression that depicts him being a little bit more laid back. The next minifigure we're going to be taking a look at is Darth Vader. And this is one of those minifigures where I don't really think there's a lot of room for improvement on LEGO's part. Darth Vader comes with a really nice chest and leg print that is accurate in its design and flows together really well from the torso to the legs. And as we turn Darth Vader around to the side here, you can see there's some really nice arm printing on this figure as well. And as we make our way around to the back of Darth Vader, you can see that he comes with a black cape that covers up his back, but there is a back print, and we'll be taking a look at that in just a moment. And I do like the helmet design that LEGO has made for Darth Vader. I think it's accurate and fits onto the minifigure very well. And on the front of the box that this set came in, Darth Vader is depicted having red eyes, which I think would have been a nice addition to the figure. Darth Vader's helmet can be removed to show a really nice face print underneath, and with the helmet and cape removed, we can get a little bit of a better look at his arm printing, which again I think looks really great and is fantastic. And as we make our way around to the back of Darth Vader, you can see he has a really nice back print as well as some pretty solid printing on the back of his head. Darth Vader comes with his red lightsaber as an accessory. The next minifigure we're going to be taking a look at is Ned B. And this minifigure is probably a big reason why a lot of people decided to pick up the set when it was first released, and for good reason. This is a really detailed and great looking figure. There's some printed detail on Ned B's face, chest, legs, and even the toes. And as we turn to the side of the figure, you can see that his left arm is this really nice blue color, and there's also some printing on the shoulder. And one of the things that really surprised me about this figure is the detail of his backpack there is actually a print and not a sticker. And as we make our way around to the other side of Ned B, you can see that his right arm is the same yellow as the rest of his body. And overall, this is an awesome looking minifigure and has so far remained exclusive to this set. Removing the torso and head of Ned B, you can see that underneath is just a plain minifigure body. It is in a solid black color and there is no printing at all whatsoever. But if we take a look at the head and body of Ned B, you can actually see that it is one piece. And I'm really impressed with LEGO and how they decided to go above and beyond when designing this LEGO minifigure. And I think in the future this will be a pretty sought after LEGO minifigure if it stays exclusive to this set. You'll have to let me know what you think of this LEGO minifigure's design in the comments below. Ned B also comes with his hammer as an accessory. The last minifigure that comes in this set is Tala. And I think this is an okay looking minifigure. I think it would have definitely benefited from some dual molded legs. She does come with a pretty solid chest print, and if we spin her around to the back, you can also see some printed detail there as well. But again, no dual molded legs on this figure really hurts it in my opinion, and if we spin her around to the front, you can also see that there's some printed detail on her hat, and she does come with a relatively good facial expression. And she comes with her blaster as an accessory. With all the minifigures out of the way, we're finally ready to talk about the main build that's included in this set. Which when this set was originally released, there was a lot of controversy surrounding it because this set retailed for $50. And a lot of people were upset with the overall look and design of the build. And while I do agree that this isn't the most amazing looking set, it does come with a lot of relatively cool play features that I think can help make up for its lack of design. And while the design of the set may seem a little lacking to some, it is actually rather accurate to the scene that it's trying to depict from the Kenobi show. In the top left corner of the set, there's a space to put this lava cart here. And if we take a look at a top-down perspective of the set, you can see behind the lava cart there's this little platform here for you to push, which causes lava to flow out onto the battlefield. The design of the lava cart is rather simple, which I think is exactly what it needs to be. And there's enough space on the cart to fit these 2 light gray boxes filled with transparent orange cheese slopes meant to represent lava. And ultimately, I think it does a great job in its design to serve as something that is meant to be toppled over to spill lava onto the field. In the back right corner of the set is this small rock structure. And if we take a look at the back of the rock structure, you can see that there is a single stud that you can place the Tala minifigure on so she can watch the fight from afar. It's been a while since I've watched the Kenobi show, but I do think this is rather accurate to the scene that's taking place. Next to the rock structure is this brown build, and I'm not real sure what this is supposed to be, but it is able to open up. And on the inside are more transparent orange cheese slopes, again meant to represent lava. In the middle of this build, you're going to see these 2 circular pieces. And if you put Darth Vader and Obi-Wan onto these circular pieces, you can have them rotate and fight in a turntable style fashion. It is a rather cool feature, but I do wish there were some knobs on the front of the set that you could rotate instead of having to place your fingers in the middle of the build. This set also comes with a couple of transparent pieces that you can place Obi-Wan on top of to give the effect that Darth Vader is force choking him, which is a nice inclusion because this is something that actually happens during the scene of the show. If you've been watching closely, you may have noticed that there's a rubber band in the back of the set that's wrapped around a couple of pieces. And this rubber band helps incorporate my favorite play feature of the set, which if I spin it around back to the front here and pull it apart, you can see that a wall of fire pops up in the middle of the build. This is something that actually takes place during the scene of the show, and it's really cool to see LEGO incorporate it rather well into this set. This set came out in 2022 and retailed for $50. And while I do like the minifigures and play features that are included in this set, it is a little bland looking. But on the other side of that, it is actually rather accurate to what it's trying to depict. However, with this set being retired, if you wanted to pick it up, you're probably going to be looking at spending more than the $50. And it's hard for me to justify paying more than that for this set. But let me know what you think of the set in the comments below, and be sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel for future brick built content and reviews.